Hey YouTube, so it's Monday morning here, and I know a lot of those videos were confusing. So let me tell you what's really going to happen. I'm going to be having a different channel that I'll be doing all the business aspect of the experiment on, because the whole point is I knew I left so many gaps out in that what I'm about to release, because I had to cut a lot of it out. It was like 7 days without sleeping, so it was a mild rant, and it was also just so much frustration because I have so much information up here. Literally, I can go on some of these subjects for probably years, and I can never even touch 1/1000th of what I want to say and go into on it. I mean, it just, once you open up that rabbit hole of Pandora of information, it's just nonstop. And then once you actually learn how to tune into these frequencies to literally receive tangible or intellectual, conceptual information that you can learn how to take to the tangible world and actually prove it, which when I release more of that rant, we'll call it, it has, like, how I want to do experiments with food, which I'll be doing, to show how to take salt water and to turn it into fresh water and produce electricity for desalination for free to all mankind. And there's a few other really hidden secrets that we're going to be releasing, but some of those I'm waiting for some more medical documentation that's on its way to back up before I go ahead and release it, because those might really change a lot of the modern medical thinking. And I literally have tangible proof on its way, hopefully. I'm waiting to go some more x-rays of certain things and some stuff like that. But I just want to let you know, so on this account that you're watching, it'll be more of the spiritual stuff. It'll be more of the transition to the era, the sciences, the Egypt. Obviously, I want to be an inventor. I'm doing the business right now because that's not where my soul's at, but that's going to teach how many jobs can be produced in a way that's never been attempted. And that's going to show how you can have zero funds and go from anything you want once I show you, what's missing. And the reason why there's these large holes is because science and information is speeding up so fast, but yet consciousness and that whole thought process is standing still. And so it's leaving these huge holes, because until it voids in the system that are beautiful for gathering almost anything you want legally. And so just to let you know, on this channel it will be that, and on for all the business aspect, because I understand a lot of people are going to be very interested in how you're going to have zero balances and manifest. Like, literally, I plan on owning so much land, it's ridiculous. Not because I want to be greedy or the ego, it's because I want to teach. And this land and stuff that I own, I will be giving a lot of it away just to random strangers and to human beings, because it's time that you get your land back for free. And instead of trying to fight for it or go through all these battles, well, it's so cheap right now anyway. And when you understand how you can literally, when the system gets started, and you'll see what I'm doing, then you'll see why and how I'm able to do it all, because I'm not going to hide anything. I mean, that's just it. I want to have an open relationship to the world, so they can build a trust both ways mutually, so you can see how I'm helping, how to set stuff up for jobs. I might have some other videos on that rant to literally step by step how to come together, and which you'll see. But I know a lot of that was confusing because I had to edit out a lot of information out of that, because I was like, ooh, that might not be appropriate, or I don't think I should give them that piece yet until I go into this. And I have the other technology on my computer where I can draw stuff, and so I'll really take it in a lot more depth, step by step of the cycles, and not just such a random poof. That was just so much frustration that just had to unleash out of my head. Because I've been so afraid, and I know I haven't even gone into the world yet, that I actually left school with only 3 weeks left, and that was part of the video, which I cut out a lot of that stuff. And I know I'm going to have some explanations of why I left school with only 3 classes left when I was so close to getting one of the most difficult degrees you can. And I think I'm ready to finally come out and say why, and here's why. And I know when I do, I won't be able to go back, but I believe it now. I'll stand by myself now. I'm ready to say, look, I know what I can or cannot do, and I know what the people around me can help me do, because I know who's coming on my team. I have some brilliant individuals, and so one of them is going to be taking over as my CEO and helping with the software. And I know I have. I mean, it's tangible. I've used it. I've seen it work now. It's ready to be taken to the next level. And so it's going to take 6 months for me to be able to get bugs worked out before I can release it to the whole world to use. And then I'm really thinking you're about to see it's pretty amazing. And I'm gonna use it here, and I'm gonna record me using it, and you're gonna see this whole company go live, and you're gonna see the employees are being fed back catered lunches, and I'm gonna hire half college degree, half non-college, equal playing field. And the non-college will always be able to step up and even make it to the R&D department without the actual degree, because if they're able to learn, we will teach within the house. So I just want to let you know, it will be split up accounts. You won't have to, that's why right now some people are confused, because I went into the business, did this, because to me it's all connected. It's like light. Light is everywhere. It's 360 degrees. It's all around you. It isn't linear. But we're so fashioned to think like you have to connect this dot to this dot to this dot to this dot in a linear fashion, instead of having a trillion dots connected all simultaneously at one point, at one movement, and working in a harmonic balance with each other. Which is what I've actually done, so it's hard for me to segregate. Okay. And when you see the whole process laid out, then you'll see what I mean by how this dot is really connected to this dot, which is really connected to this dot. And you'll see how it's all actually one unified, synergy. And you'll see how I've actually been able to figure out a way to have it all fund itself. It's wild. So, and a lot of times I have a part of my video is I show me calm, like I go from my hyper state to I can sit here and talk calm and talk normal. And literally, I know how to play the game, guys. I was in sales for too long. But the problem is I like to get excited. I like to be involved and to feel what I want to do in this world. Because when I'm excited, my energy is connected to it. It's not really work as much as it's fun. And so, hopefully, this will try to, steer you which account you want to watch. And if you want both, that's great. Because the company will be going live, so you'll see whatever you're going to see. And I can't wait to show you. I've been filming the transformation from it all. And so it'll obviously be backdated and stuff like that, because I couldn't give away certain secrets until I didn't need them anymore, kind of thing. So, so we'll see. Let's have fun, YouTube. But I'm really excited. Hopefully, seriously, once and for all, we're going to find out whether or not I can take salt water, purify it to fresh water, and produce electricity for free in the next X amount of years. Why years? I know it can be done simply, because I don't want to take funding from anyone else. If you do, you owe people. And I don't want to have to owe anybody. If my company wants to give away land, or X amount of time it goes to the people, hey, I don't want anyone to say, well, that's crazy. Why would you give the land back to the people? Well, because I want to. So take care, YouTube. I love you all. And I really want to try to show that. And part of the experiment you'll see is I had to come together with the East and different people all over the world to make it work, which is how it's going to have to be. Instead of segregating each other, when you come together and you help each other, you can really do some incredible things in this world. When you're not fighting each other, when you're united with each other, it doesn't matter what your beliefs are in the world. They have complete different beliefs than me. They're actually, well, that's other videos. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.